Yay! Happy birthday
Hey, to you.
Happy birthday
To you. Happy birthday, dear Dennis. Happy birthday to you. Yay.
Yay! Happy birthday. That was very silly.
It was extremely silly. I loved it. I just had my lights flicker. Oh, that was not.
I saw that. I actually
They're
saw
closing the bar.
that. Everybody like and subscribe.
Well, I can actually last 3 hours. I have 3 hours. Yeah, I have backups. I can be on for 3 hours. So I can be sitting here in the dark. We can still do this podcast.
Happy birthday, Wolf Blitzer.
Let me open the door for my dog so he stops barking. Scary animals outside.
They're scary.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to Wednesday, September 18th on Radio Gunk. I am joined here by our birthday boy, Dennis, and of course with Xavier.
Hello.
And we are excited to give you a non-tent show today because I got to tell you, there is nothing to talk about.
0.0.
This was the gift that I really didn't want.
It is not a gift. It's actually a horrible conflusion of shit. It was just a cacophony of shit today. It really was. I should lock him out. He'd be fuming. Yeah, it was bad. We have nothing to really say, and that's it. That's all we got.
It's really all we got.
It's really all we got. I will mention, though, however, that I do like the idea of doing private parts in Patreon. And
Yes.
I didn't realize I had a Patreon because I've never used it. I signed up.
Clearly.
I signed up for it years ago, but I didn't use it. And in order for it to be worthy of anybody doing, we'll have to, I don't know, I guess we'll have to provide content. And so we thought of some ideas of things that would be fun to do on there after we do private parts and all that stuff. And I'm going to see if I can do it so that you can just give what you can. That's all.
We were thinking about doing a live comment show where we watch cartel beheading videos and we just give our wacky take on those.
Or not.
Yeah, I don't know if that's really. That's a big hit.
No,
or not.
Just me.
It's not big with the kids today.
Yeah.
Not big with the kids.
Some people are a little uppity.
Yeah, no, we are definitely not on a quite frankly, arc at all. And as a matter of fact,
wait. No. You know what? Kilo Sierra Alpha. You're kind of like
no, we're not.
Yeah.
We're not that.
I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say.
We never ask for money, and you know that. And
we are like almost 10 years into this show.
Exactly.
Do you think that now is the time?
You know what's curious about that? It's so funny because before our channel got exploded, it just
exploded.
Well, when it got like 3 strikes immediately.
Oh yes.
Serious, and they took it down. And I think right before we got taken down, we were hovering around 12,000 followers, and then somebody else took the Radio Gunk name before I was able to re-establish it. And now they have like Stern videos, like Howard Stern, old Stern videos and stuff like that on there. And
they pretend to be us.
To YouTube, saying they have my logo, everything. I'm like, sorry, nothing we can do about it. So,
wow. What assholes.
It kind of sucks. And
kinda.
And we never went into that phase of, okay, so we have to do more in order to gain subscribers and gain followers and stuff like that, because it's just something we continue to do for the love of the game. That's all. And when it becomes more than that, then it's too much. Whatever. And so we will do the Patreon thing for a couple of things. and if it doesn't work out, then we'll just cancel it and that'll be the end of it. I don't really even care. I stress out just thinking about what content would be something that we'd like to do behind the scenes.
Well, I mean,
I don't talk about it, but we did talk about it and some things that we think you guys would enjoy. That hat is ridiculous on you, by the way, Des. And so we talked about it, and we talked about things that we could offer that would be different than what other people may be doing on their Patreons, because I don't care for conflict.
Can I do unboxing of action figures?
Sure, babe.
Oh, awesome.
Sure. With those gigantic hands of yours, but
yes.
Xavier basically has no opposable thumb.
This is a new Hope Princess Leia. If you notice that it's been repainted from the previous incarnation. Either that or we'll do a whole show on catalytic converters.
Yeah.
Yes. Hey, look! This one comes with 22 more milligrams of cobalt, guys.
Oh my God, Coach! I am so excited for my new T-shirts. I cannot wait to have them ready. As a matter of fact, I have the Funhouse one ready. I just wanted to be a couple of them. I just wanted to be able to do a couple of them at the same time. But I am working on them, and I think I'll have them ready by like Friday. I mean, Funhouse is totally done. I had to, because I had to pull it from an existing T-shirt and then recreate it. So I had to redraw it with my Wacom pad and then, figure out
Wacom pad.
Yeah. My Wacom pad.
And so like
sometimes when I have those heavy flows, I use a Wacom pad.
I thought it's something like the Sue used. Me using Wacom pad.
Yes. That's exactly what it is.
Dummy, it's a pad that you draw on.
My assistant has one of those.
Silly me.
My assistant draw things on that.
I thought we were talking about menstruation. I like to use today's.
I'd like you to stop talking. I'd like you to stop talking. I'm
sorry.
No, you're not sorry. I know you're not sorry. But yes, okay. Autobot Al had a great idea. Do Plato's Retreat shirts. On it. I already have the graphic. It's done. It's as good as
Dana Plato?
There's one person that does Plato Retreat T-shirts out there, but they're not exact. So I went and scoped out a picture of the owner of Plato's Retreat wearing the T-shirt back in 1979, and I recreated that graphic. So everything has to be like, super OG, or else I won't do it. So yeah, that's where we're at. Okay, so we're going to talk about the Howard Stern show.
Can we get a picture? Can we do a shirt with Dana Plato's face and then say, "Hey, let's go to the callers"?
No. No, we cannot.
Well, it doesn't get that reference, but okay.
Oh, I got the reference. That's great.
What? Can we go to the callers and then they ripped her a new asshole? What are you talking about? What?
Well, isn't that what pretty much?
Do I come from Mars? Do I not know?
Yes, you do.
You must come from Mars. That's one of the most famous things that ever happened on the Stern Show.
0.2% sub-Russian.
I got it. Limelight Funhouse Play-Doh shirts. No, they'll all be available on TeePublic. Just wait for them to go on sale, and then you'll get them for like $14 or $16 or whatever they cost. So, and that'll be a fun thing to do. So I'll give you the high sign. You know what's funny? We have this TeePublic site with all of our T-shirts.
Yes.
And do you know what my number one selling shirt is on the site? Is a Washington Commanders T-shirt.
Yes.
I don't know why. I think
I love that shirt.
Well, you know why? Because it starts out with Washington Redskins crossed out, and then it's Washington football team crossed out, and then it's Washington Commanders, and which I guess they stuck with for now. But Washington football team was there for a hot minute.
Dorian Morgan. No, we're not.
Dorian what's he saying?
He's getting a little monkey.
The Howard Stern Show. Are you familiar with it? No, I've actually never heard of it.
No idea.
I did hear something on Sirius today, and it was just full of, some gay guy from Canada talking about bring somebody at the table, and then another guy that tries to contact the spirits because he used to be a stockbroker, and then probably about 45 minutes of a story about this guy named Ronnie, who's kind of retired, but not really, talking to some guy named Mike about bagels, which is something we've never talked about before. So it was new and fun for everybody who listened. That's what I heard today. So if that's what you want to talk about, I'm all for it. But you know what? We're just doing a little chat, and it's Dennis's birthday, and that's what.
I have a great recipe for pretzel dogs if anybody is interested.
Oh, Dorian Morgan said that's a joke. They thought you didn't get the Play-Doh joke. Oh, sorry. I was just being really snarky.
Oh, we're all over the place today.
I know. A lot of times I don't get the joke, Dorian. I'm sorry. I just don't get the joke. And that is true. I don't get the joke. How about a white T-shirt with big black letters that say, I banged Beth? Okay. And then we can have a picture of just like her clavicle. With a gaping hole in the middle of her chest. I mean, everything that happened on today's show was basically a repeat of something that has happened before. And that's
not just a repeat, but a repeat of a repeat of a repeat of a repeat. Like stories that basically have been driven into the ground, buried, burned, and then redug up and then buried again.
Yes, that's exactly what it was.
How bad it was.
I hope he talks about learning how to play guitar.
You know what? Just for a snurge of a second. Actually, it wasn't really a big thing today.
Maybe he'll talk about Vietnam.
Oh,
$5,000 well invested.
Yeah. Okay, so he started out with talking about Robin, and I was trying to find a picture of it so that you could all see what he was talking about. Because he was saying how lovely Robin was dressed today.
So she had a different muumuu on? I mean,
yeah, I couldn't find any pictures of it. Let me just see if it's updated on the Stern show.
Wait a minute, he's supposed to be on TV. He says he's on TV. Why don't you have pictures?
Whatever happened to Whalecock?
Well, I think
Howard 360.
I think Ahab freaking speared them.
Yeah, something.
Well, let's get this shit show started, and let's start with him talking about Robin. And again, listen, all right, don't expect miracles today because nothing happened.
We're not working with a lot here.
We are literally just pulling shit out of our asses. I'm not even joking. This is one of those shows that I even tried to dress a little bit fancy with my overalls today, just so I feel a little bit better about the shit that we are going to serve you on a platter right now. So here we go.
I have my really cool pocket protector on.
What do you have on, Xavier?
My really cool pocket protector.
All right,
Noodlestein. Okay, so let's go.
I try to make a long rotation so things don't repeat often.
Do you think that we'll ever do a show where we're both wearing the same top, where we coordinate outfits?
We should. We should do some planning and have that happen.
You're like a sexy cowgirl, I would say, today. You know what I mean? Or sexy lumberjack.
Sexy lumberjack.
No, it's not a word.
So it suffices to say I was going crazy looking for this picture. But
sexy cow. Okay.
Yeah, I was going to say, if he just lops off the girl, it's an accurate statement.
That's what I titled. That's what I titled the clip. Robin dressed like sexy cow. So yeah, then we get into a conversation about where Robin buys her clothes, and then it got into a conversation.
What's that place? What's the name of that place that the large and big?
No, she shops on QVC. That's what she does.
Oh my God.
That's like the last person.
Interesting fact. QVC is headquartered over in St. Petersburg, Florida.
Yes, I know this. I have a very good girlfriend who.
That's like being like, we're the capital of Nembla. Really? Is that really something to be proud of?
Well, it's a big business down there, it really is.
It's massive.
It's pretty.
Sure.
They have it's like a city block.
It's
a big
building. Yes.
Yeah, it's huge.
It's the Radio Shack of clothing. Come on.
That's where
absolutely, but
that's where she shops.
Well, but at least my uncle works there.
Do you remember her talking about how she had lots of stuff from, what was that guy's name? I can't even remember now. Isaac Mizrahi. She has lots of clothing from Isaac Mizrahi, and she buys them at that particular QVC. So yeah, she doesn't go out. She doesn't do anything. So anyway, so he's talking about, her shopping and how she shops and stuff like that. And then this was a kind of a long thing. I mean, it's a roundabout way to get to what we were going to get to, but here we go.
Is wearing a sexy cowgirl outfit.
Sexy cowgirl.
And she, do you shop for all your own clothing? In other words, did you go to a store or did you see that online? Where did you get that?
Yeah, I probably bought this online.
Online. So you have websites you go to and you peruse them and you look for your size and then you purchase them. What do you do if it doesn't fit right? Do you send it back or you have your assistant send it back?
I usually
project what he does, right?
Wait. Actually, the third option, it would be just use it as a car cover.
Yeah, or to wash your car down, or to dry your car off.
Keep the sun off.
I have some snow-built-in tires that need protection from the environment.
Let us
send it back. That's why I hate shopping online, because I won't send it back. I'd rather go to the store and try it on and it doesn't fit or it doesn't look right in the store before I bring it home.
Yeah, you see, that's where they get you. Now, my wife is good about that. She shops almost exclusively online, but she returns everything that doesn't fit. Like she'll boxes coming in and out of here like it's like a corporation. And I see that with me, if I order something online, I rarely return it because I don't want the hassle.
Let me tell you how Beth works, okay? So let's just
pay attention, boys and girls. This is good.
Beth works. Wait. First of all, those things should never be put together.
How Beth's mind works, and
that's also a statement that can't be said.
So we're all well aware of the fact that our girl shops at Net-a-Porter, and there's Mr. Porter as well. So Net-a-Porter,
Mr. Porter.
Yeah, there's Mr. Porter. It has really.
That's who started the thing, was Mr. Porter.
So this is top of the line, absolutely. Whatever's in, whatever's trending.
That's in.
Well, by the way, this is a jacket that I would 1,000% buy.
I would know. I was talking about the pantsuit on the other side.
That was really big and weird, but
the jacket was fine. That's kind of a classic look.
I'm a psychotic coat whore.
What? Whoa, hey.
Get on with it. This is really interesting, actually.
So the way it works is that she's on she pays like, I don't know, I think it's like $10,000 a year just to be in the loop. And by being in the loop, that means that she's on a very small list of people that get the first in, like whatever's new and, whatever is just like popping up. So see, this is new in. So I just got my email from them, even though I do it for us. So I just got my new in, but here, this dress apparently is already low stock. So this is something that people have already bought, sold out 34, 36, 38. So only like the chunky sizes are still left. 40.
So I guarantee we'll see Beefus in this dress in the near future,
or something like it, right? So it's
how much is it?
$650. So
Jesus.
Here's what will happen. So Beth will come on here. Let's see what the size guide is, because I think
I'm on. Do they have twig?
Yeah, right. Yeah. Okay. So she'll say add to bag, so she'll add that to bag, and then she'll go back and say, oh my God, I definitely have to have this.
Oh my God.
So she'll go and get this top for $500 and get her size and add to bag. And she'll continue down and all the new fun stuff. Oh my God, great new pair of jeans. Got to have them, add to bag. Oh my God, great new pair of pants. Got to have it, add to bag. So she'll add everything to bag. Then Net-a-Porter, who has a large business out in the Hamptons, will then hand deliver the clothing to her. So they will drive out there. Let's say they do the Hamptons on like Thursdays. So she'll get her order in by like Wednesday. They will drive out to the Hamptons. They will drop off her stuff all, done up in like tissue and on hangers and in clothing bags and whatever. She will try absolutely everything on. And then she only returns the shit that doesn't fit her.
I like those boots.
So it's not like you would like those boots.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's not like she just returns everything. It's just that she returns things that don't fit her. And she uses this company as basically her private shopper. She goes through, she looks at things she likes. I can't tell you that 9 out of 10 times when I'm looking at things that she's wearing or clothing that she has, most of it will come from net. And so that's how she rolls. And so, Net of Barter is an online retailer. Yeah.
So when you say that, when Howard says that she returns stuff, he's not being, it's a half truth. It's like she's returning she's keeping thousands of dollars worth of crap, but she's not really returning stuff. It's just stuff that she didn't want to buy.
The stuff is slightly more horrible than the stuff she keeps.
Well, that's beside the point. It's the fact that this is how the 1% shops.
Exactly.
She's a 1%er.
The 1% that doesn't really want to go into stores.
Well, regardless, you still need to be a 1%er to afford to be on this list.
Well, for sure on the list. For sure. Yeah. But, a lot of people like to shop designer clothing because it's just the thing. It's like you like to look at stuff that's on this site. It gives you ideas for things that are trending and things that are kind of hot and things that you might like. Yeah. So, you come here just to kind of see what's going on. I mean, a lot of people go to the new in thing just to see what's new and what's in. Honestly,
it really is.
So I've had my eye on these shoes, just so you know. I've had my eye on these shoes because I saw them on Emily in Paris.
They look like creepers.
They're horrible.
These are amazing. These are amazing shoes.
Wait, those sizes are European sizes.
Yeah, so what? So
no, I don't know how to convert that. Do they have horse size?
I think 38 is an 8. See, they're all low stock because this is one left, low stock.
Right
left.
Yeah, but how big is 170? Was that?
Cash in on the super chat from yesterday.
Let's see the size guide because she's a solid size 12. I think.
Oh no, it's 13. I think
I'm
it's
38. I think because I think it's equal to a size 8. Oh, it's 30. Yeah, 38 is a size 8. So she's a size 12. That good.
At least I think at 13.
Yeah, she's a 42. So she's a size 12. 12 is pretty much as they do not look like snow tires. Stop it.
Yeah, I mean, they're not really doing it for me. They look like.
I don't care. I don't care. Well, okay, because you like the big giant red horseshoe. Normal women in society don't wear that kind of shoe to like. This is an adorable shoe that I would wear with a pair of jeans or.
What's wonderful about this little explanation that you just is the fact that Howard pushes she shops at Target, she returns stuff, but when in fact Google image is their worst nightmare because you can just look at and that's a $700 like pencil sharpener. It's like
nice Twitter.
It really is. It just shows you how much of an elitist lifestyle they lead.
Let me tell you how ridiculous this shoe is. Just to put things in perspective, okay? When I originally looked at this, like about a week ago, after I had finished watching Emily in Paris, I was looking at these shoes, and then I was like, "Oh my god, those socks are really, really cute!" Right? So I screen capped it, and then I Google imaged it, and it turns out that these socks are from Gucci, and they are ready. You ready? They are $270.
Wait, for socks. Socks. Things you put on your feet and lose one in the dryer
and smell them up. They smell like cheese.
Socks. $275 for these Gucci socks.
I mean, are they made of like?
Oh, I started going psychotic though. I was like,
are they made of like?
Where can I get a pair of these socks
newborn
newborn skin? Woven newborn.
I mean, made of from like Himalayan sheep, dude, that are only found at the top of at above 12,000 feet. I mean, what's going on here?
I know.
I mean, when you add the amount of money that she pisses away, and then you add like the fact that he won't hire like a decent writer for the show. It's all just people who are like in high school or something stupid like that.
Oh, or
it just goes to show you he does not give two shits about the quality of the show.
He doesn't have to.
Of course he doesn't have to.
He doesn't have to.
Yeah, no. It proves. I mean, there's
So this is a very
beautiful
Loiwe. Can you even imagine?
Leather? How much?
Yes, exactly.
How much?
You got it. $5,150 for a pair of leather jeans, straight like that.
I mean, is that like from
massage
calves that have been
they're not even
bathed in cocoa butter? I mean, what is going on here? I mean,
so can I get this straight? An animal activist shops on a site that has a shit ton of dead animals.
Well, of course,
to be had.
But everything
animal activist, right?
Everything she owns is leather. All her bags, all her shoes,
absolutely. I mean, I just like to drive the point.
Awful leather dress.
Animal activists.
Well, anyway, so that's the story with.
Thank you, Mo.
Yeah.
Me with my Walmart lifestyle would have never known any of that.
Well, it's not one of those things you need to know. Okay, this is on a need to know basis.
No, but it's good to have a little perspective when this pelican talks about crap.
Yeah, I know, but I really do love.
Hey, Howard, I bet you regret that comment now. She returned stuff to Target, Robin.
Howard barely talked about Diddy today. We're going to talk about Diddy today, but Howard barely talked about it. The only reason
but how he talked about it was funny. Do you have the clips of that?
I don't think so. Let me see.
Because he used since we don't have clips, he used King of All Blacks.
Yes,
as the conduit to talk about Diddy, which I mean, dear God, I mean, King of All Blacks. It sounded like Kingfisher. I mean, really, it almost sounded like Amos and Andy when he's on the phone.
I know.
It really does. It's horrible.
Hey, Howard.
Hey, Howard.
Hey, both.
I'm really going down there today. I mean, God.
It really is.
Wow, what is wrong with this man?
Dude, have some dignity, my friend.
I mean, he has no dignity.
But he got quality time today, though, King of All Blacks. He really did.
Oh, he was on for like a half hour.
Yeah, at least.
In baseball, they call that an inning eater.
Yes, that's exactly what it is.
It's like at the end of a football game when you're taking the knee.
Victory formation.
Exactly right. So the first thing he really started out the show with, and I don't know why, and to hear people in their 70s talking about this is kind of befuddling to me.
That the company Tupperware is going into business, someone said to me. Let me see. Jason told me that Tupperware is filing for bankruptcy. I cannot believe. I love Tupperware so much. My wife makes fun of me. And everything that is a container, I call Tupperware. And I think maybe this is the problem.
I was going to say, maybe you're not using Tupperware because you haven't had any parties at your house, have you?
What does parties have to do with Tupperware?
The Tupperware parties that used to have in the 70s.
Oh.
These octogenarians are talking about stuff that's like 40-something years old.
Do you remember like an airplane when they're talking about Tupperware for the monsoon seasons?
Yes.
Well,
yes, I do.
I'll tell you what it is. You hit it on the head why they're going out of business. Tupperware, when I was a kid growing up, in my house, my mother, everything went into Tupperware.
So now he then proceeds to tell us that his mother used to say, Howie, you have to put it in the tupper. And Robin's like, in the what? In the tupper. That's what she called Tupperware, which I don't believe at all.
I don't believe that at all. Actually, in my trivia last night, this was a trivia question.
Really? Tupperware?
Yes. Yeah, it was started in 1946 based on the way a paint can lid seals. This product became a household name.
Brilliant.
I literally heard the question, went, it's Tupperware.
Brilliant. Except for the fact that, so basically the way Tupperware became so prominent is when, after the war, a lot of people needed money, and this was a great way for housewives to make some money. So they had like Tupperware and Avon and all these things. Mary Kay, all these home based kind of things where housewives can get together and shop for, the things that the little woman needed in the house.
Really? I didn't know that.
And that, really? And cool. Then, so then Tupperware was one of those things. I'm actually surprised it took this long for them to file bankruptcy because so many people have then started to do it bigger, better, faster, and cheaper. And so Tupperware just became, I mean, you can go to the dollar store and buy like 4 plastic containers for $1.25.
Yeah, they kind of missed the boat on.
They kind of missed the boat on
kind of getting more into the mainstream. The way they marketed kind of didn't catch up. Here's a fun fact, though: the Tupperware Museum is in Orlando, Florida. That's an actual fact. Yes.
Besides that one piece that we see that right there, what else can be in the Tupperware Museum besides a piece of Tupperware?
Anything that they created could be in there. There's lots of interesting things they made. They had the drink things.
I doubt that. You're right.
I mean, if it's any consolation to everybody is that even if they go out of business, that plastic, that forever plastic, will live inside your DNA.
Yeah,
the next 500 years.
That's true.
And in all landfills. So there's that.
There you go. So
forever.
We lost nothing.
They went on and on about this. It was just very bizarre.
And then he mixed in Vietnam stories with it. It was great.
That was horrible.
I just wanted to stab my ears.
With his Vietnamese granddaughter? Yeah, that's nice.
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
I mean, the in-laws really love those stories.
Yeah, I'm sure they do. Let me play clip.
I have thousands.
Vietnam story.
You have to stop talking so that I can play a clip.
Why?
Because I would like to play a clip. A Tupperware clip. There's a Tupperware museum in Orlando. Yes, Katie. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. You know what? That's a museum none of us were looking for, Dennis.
Yes, I'll speak for yourself.
I didn't know that it exists.
Are you kidding me?
Frightening, to be quite honest with you.
Those quarter containers are sexy.
How I know it exists.
Marta.
That's a really good question.
Right, so
is that like the part of your life where you were on meth that you don't talk about anymore?
No. My grandfather, the Sicilian trader, started selling Tupperware that he would buy. Wait, this is great. That he would buy for nothing at these garage sales on eBay. And he would sell it for huge money. And the Tupperware Museum was buying Tupperware from him that he had because he had pieces they didn't have in the museum.
So he collected. So he was a Tupperware hoarder, is what you're saying?
No, he was a Tupperware mover. He was a flipper. He was a Tupperware flipper.
Oh, nice.
He was a Tupperware flipper.
He's flipping them containers.
I don't think I own a single piece of Tupperware.
I do. Imagine that. I have Tupperware.
I have the ones for proofing dough for like pizza.
I don't have that.
I have the thing that holds the whole can of V8 juice. You know, the 48 ounce opaque thing that holds the juice can. Okay. I have 2 of those, and I have the pitcher that you put tea in. That has the little lid.
Oh, the tea one. Yes. Wow.
I have that.
I vaguely remember that. But yeah,
I have real pieces of Tupperware.
I think all my shit comes from the dollar store.
Thank you, Shane.
Thank you, Shane. But I do also have some Rubbermaid. But glass, I have glass containers. I like those, because they don't stain in the microwave. Anyway, so this is basically.
You ever put like anything like a marinara sauce in one of those, and like forever it'll be an orange?
You just throw it away.
Tupperware.
You just throw it away.
You just never can get that out.
So 3 septuagenarians talking about Tupperware was basically the filler that everybody was looking for today. So then a guy calls in about his guitar and wants to tell us that he isn't really a great guitar player, but we look weird. But he's buying like a handmade glass guitar, and Howard doesn't understand why anybody would purchase something like that. And then, of course, really projecting much here. He says this.
Well, why would you have a good?
Sorry. I was gonna play the Tupperware thing. Hang on, I'm sorry.
I want to say he seemed to indicate that Tupperware didn't change with the times, because I have thousands of these sort of Tupperware.
Thousands.
My wife makes fun of me because she takes everything, just throws it in the refrigerator, and I go, "Honey, you got to put that in a Tupper. You got to put it in a Tupperware." And she's like, "That's your mother talking." I go, "My mother was right. I want I eat a tremendous amount of leftovers. Whatever we have for dinner, I use for my lunch the next day."
Sure you do.
No, you don't.
We don't believe you.
Your staff cooks you food.
I didn't know it came in wig sizes. Look how fresh my wig is.
Oh, he keeps the wig fresh. It has that burp. He burps his wigs.
Yes. How fresh it is. Look, yellow and blue make green.
What burp? What are you talking about?
That's Tupperware. You burp a
Just kinda
Tupperware. It goes
ranting.
down. You put it, and you press on the thing, and it lets the air out. That was burping Tupperware.
Yeah, do you remember Seinfeld when he's like, "Come on, companion burp, Jerry, companion burp."
Is that what you sent me on YouTube?
Oh no, that's another Tupperware thing. If you want to watch, it's kind of
Are we going to get in trouble for it?
Probably. I don't know.
Okay, I'm really tired.
Yeah, don't play it. That's fine.
Cut things out of our show. All right, so
we're cutting comedy out of the show now, boys and girls.
All right, so let's move on to the guy with his glass guitar, and Howard saying that your guitar doesn't matter. Like, why would you spend so much money on a guitar when you don't even know how to play yet? This coming from a man who just spent $5,000 of Sirius's money to buy a stupid guitar.
Well, why would you have a good? I got to tell you, I watch a lot of videos on YouTube of guys with the guitars, and they call it guitar porn. They show you guitars over and over again. And you get all worked up. You're like, oh, I need that guitar. I need this guitar. I mean, you only, and I say to people, I got to learn how to play. No matter what kind of guitar I have. But
balls on you. It doesn't matter. Beth puts dead kittens in Tupperware to keep them fresh. They burp.
Yes, that's silly. She only keeps the eyeballs.
That's true.
And she shakes them around like this.
I like the rattle sound. It sounds so
like
cool.
A rattlesnake.
I need a little kishue.
It's like a culebra.
I got some kissues.
So she did a whole. Okay, my dog chewed on this. So she had to do a whole. Yeah, she had to do a whole thing where she furiously picked out the cashews when all she had to do was buy cashews. Like, why can't you just buy cashews?
Because she's an idiot.
Because it's the way I relax.
That was one of the most manic videos I think we ever saw of them. Seriously, it was kind of insane. She's like taking them out and putting them in her hand and then spreading them out on the table and looking through them like a psycho bitch. That was kind of
that was the that was the Colombian snow talking.
She just starves herself. So then Robin asks him whether or not he ever stands up to play guitar. They're talking about him going.
He doesn't even stand up to pee. What are you talking about? Play guitar.
This is true. He's admitted that more than once.
Exactly. You can act like a man.
His shoes. Ben kept his glass eyes in Tupperware. Here they are, left and right.
By the way, whatever happened to that nugget that Ben had a glass eye?
That seemed to have disappeared, hasn't it?
Yeah, exactly. No more mention of that.
Imagine that. So
weird.
How much
are you going to bring that up?
He brings everything else up.
He
Why can't he bring back the
calls
glass
him a piece
eye?
of shit every other month.
Every other day. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
All right, let's move on. And I really hate to move on since I only have 14 clips for today. So this is like, we are a little bereft.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. We finished early.
We don't care.
To be honest, I was watching the Padre game the whole time.
Yeah, you are. So here we
just get back home runs.
Nobody cares.
I do.
Okay.
Play it every day.
Did they have special chairs for you to sit in, or?
Of course.
You stand there?
No, I've never.
We lost you.
Hello?
Hey, Monique, we lost you.
Oh. You're going to ask me why.
Okay. I get in trouble for chewing on the mic.
But you muted everything.
You hit the cough button?
I put a cashew in my mouth and I pressed the.
Yes.
You need to have a little mute on your.
And we oddly enough we didn't lose any content.
No, we didn't. I'm sorry. Let me continue.
To this day, play the guitar standing up.
I really want that cashew.
I'm only sat down. And you're going to ask me why, and it's an embarrassing answer, but I'll tell you
Listen
the
to
truth.
this.
Okay.
I can't get the fucking strap on the guitar.
What?
I don't. Yeah.
All right.
It's the only time
the irony of this. Beth has no trouble getting the strap on him.
Yeah, no, that's right. I was just going to say, it's the only time in his life he had trouble
Someone
getting the
had to
strap
take
on.
Yeah. Let me continue.
Usually the strap-ons go right in.
Yes. I hear that Sterns have no problem with strap-ons.
I'm going to continue.
And the hole is so tight. Someone said, do not take a knife.
Is that what you said to
make the
Ralph?
hole bigger because it's got to be tight. No, I can't get the strap on.
You also said to Ralph.
Oh, I forgot what else they did today. They did a tribute to Eric the Midget.
Okay,
yeah, that's what it's called.
All right. Do you have clips of that?
I do.
Okay.
I do.
But all right, so let's go back to this guitar thing.
Yes,
All
please.
Right. So he literally, during this guitar ramble, went on and on about how you have to find the right.
Sorry, I just have to say that because of your green screen, your birthday hat looks like it's levitating off.
It is. That's part of the effect.
It's quite. I'm sorry.
He literally said that you have to find the right guitar that you can play. Only a moron would say that, because I would guarantee that Slash could walk up to any guitar in a Guitar Center, pull it off the wall, and play it. No matter what the hell it is. It's going to be $100 guitar or a $20,000 guitar. He can pull it down and play it.
It's like riding a bike. If you have specialized, or if you have like or
driving a
bike from Walmart, it's the same thing. You get on, you ride.
And the other thing is that this mental midget said there's only 3 guitar manufacturers.
I know.
I mean, I'm sorry. Ibanez isn't a guitar manufacturer. I'm sorry. Most people like their guitars better than they do Gibsons and Fenders. I'm sorry. You're an absolute tool. I mean, seriously, he really is an utter tool.
Because he's getting worse and worse with what I say is the gospel, and that's it. Yeah, and basically what he said about Trump. If you vote for him, I hate you because you're so stupid, and it got him into trouble. But this is what the idiot believes, so he's gonna run with that. And if he believes that so and so is the best guitarist ever, then you have to believe that.
Oh yes,
that's true. So everything he says, he believes to be the absolute truth.
Yeah, and everything gets compared back to the Beatles, which is
the
like,
only
okay,
problem,
that's nice 60 years ago.
One of the biggest problem with that is that most of that shit is just fed to him by John Hines. John Hines will give him like a little cheat sheet, and then he'll just go with that like it's gospel.
Yeah. Look, Rick the electrician is saying Willie Nelson's guitar has a giant hole in it. Yeah, he doesn't know what he's talking about. Yes, he doesn't. To his mom. Yes, this is very, very true. So he starts off with here's a precursor for his tribute to Eric. Let me play that for you.
It's an emotional day because we know that Eric, the actor, was one of the greatest performers of all time on this show. He was a regular caller. We fell in love with him from day one. He was outrageous. And if for some reason you're just getting turned on to this show, he was under 3.5 feet tall. He was stuck in a wheelchair. He had a shitload of issues. I mean, he had diseases and things. I don't even know how to say it to this day.
I don't know if anybody else has them.
Oh, he was like,
I have Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, you motherfucker.
I go, what do you have?
Ehlers-Danlos.
Ehlers-Danlos.
Okay, this is his precursor.
That's his shtick.
The worst part about this entire shtick was that they decided they're going to do AI Eric, which wasn't AI. It was just somebody who does Eric.
Well, though they just pulled clips of Eric and build it together because that's all it was.
Yes, Rupert. Yes.
Oh, come on. He was not.
How much I hate him.
Oh, come on. You're a hater. I loved Eric.
It was too much sometimes. Come on, guys.
Literally, like when the 1877 Cars for Kids commercial comes on, you can't get it off fast enough. That's how I was with Eric. It was like merciful if I had to get on.
You know what? In hindsight, look when you think of some of the silly things that they did with him, he's a legend. But if you listen to him in real time, it's like, bro, it was like going to a Catholic.
It was great. He had to pull words out of his mouth.
Ceremony.
It was brutal.
But here's the thing. This is what made him so great, though. What made him great was Artie. Because he was
absolutely.
He was the perfect balance for Artie to have fun. Because Artie was at his best when Eric called in.
Absolutely.
He really kept, and it really made him better on the show having Eric there.
Wasn't he selling Artie's autograph or shirts or something like that at some point? Or something like that, and they just went at it. It was just amazing.
Yes, you're right, Jeremy. Eric would 100% have stopped listening to the show, mostly because they would have stopped giving him free stuff and money. But you know what? Eric would have made a shit ton of money on Cameo. A shit ton. He would have been amazing. I would have dreamed to have.
Hi, Monique, it's your birthday. Who gives a shit?
Riley would have made a shit ton of money. Eric would have made a shit ton of money. It would have been don't.
Well, he used to be on like with that Periscope or whatever, and he would go on there for like 30 minutes at a time until everybody just pissed him off to the point that he would just hate leave. Those are really, really fun.
But that was the most delicious thing. And same thing with Riley. The most delicious thing is that everybody who called in was a troll. Everybody knew, everybody in the chat, everybody is a troll, and everybody knew it, so everybody's in on the joke except for Riley and Eric, everybody. And so it's sadly, I hated Johnny Fratto also. I could not stand
I love Fratto. Fratto was every Italian stereotype rolled into one.
Absolutely.
Phenomenal. It was so awful. It just made me chuckle.
What do you mean I'm in the wrong spot again? What are you talking about?
They like you over here.
Oh,
not over there.
Hold on. Let me just shove myself over there. How's that? Okay, so let's listen to Eric as AI. And it's not really AI and it's not really Eric, so it doesn't make sense to me. And why bother with this if it's going to be, just like a shitty facsimile? So let's get that on.
Here, okay, here we go. All right, here I go through artificial intelligence.
So excited about this, huh?
Wow,
Eric, are you there?
What's going on?
Fred earning his money.
Hello, big nose.
Wow.
Even Robin,
right off the bat.
Yeah, it really sounds like you. It sounds like you're really on the phone.
I am really on the phone, asswipe. And Fred, if you don't turn off that alien music, I'll break your fucking butt.
You know what? Now hearing it a second time, it's just somebody doing Eric's voice.
Yeah, there was no AI.
Yeah, but you know what's so funny though is that they're talking about using AI. Well, they have 70 people that have no talent, and AI could replace every last one of them. And if the pellet can figure out how to use it,
to like edit stuff. I mean, honestly, every job that is like humor driven. I mean, the shit that they
have no talent though.
It's horrible.
They have no talent, so they can easily be replaced by bad AI, and without even trying. I mean, it's just horrible.
You guys, if you think that is bad, I'm telling you that the clips just get.
First of all,
just so you know.
Whoever's doing the impression is actually articulating. I put a couple of old clips of Eric the Midget, and he was. I mean, the dude wasn't all there,
No, really?
Like play it's a 30-second clip.
Which one? The first one, or the second one?
The last one. The last one. And that's what he really was. I mean, I think in hindsight, people are just like adding a little too much, giving him a little too much credit.
Oh, come on.
Play it. Let me play it. It was him.
White people. Why the hell are you guys?
That's what he sounds like. This is their sound, so it's not me. Look at the chat though. Why does Beth O look like a horse? Eric, how come you never play Major League Baseball 12 with me? Are you done harassing Mandy on Twitter? Why does Beth O look like a horse? Do you think Howard takes too much time off? Why does Beth O look like a horse?
That doesn't fucking make sense.
Look at him.
She doesn't look like a horse.
I was trying to make him say that she looked like a horse.
Oh my God, this is so awesome.
Do you ever get in touch with that little person dancer? Why does Beth look like a horse? Beth is a dumb censored. Wow, people are like insane.
Oh, dude, he would get on for like 20, 30 minutes at the most, and people would just be no mercy, just completely hammer him. And
Eric, that's the fact that you blew a guy in prison when they arrested you for stealing charity money.
There's a second clip in there if you really want to keep reading the
But
comments.
this fake thing they did with Eric was terrible because
exactly.
He, go and have long.
Well, it's all flawed. It's like having a Beetlejuice clip where he's articulate. You know?
Which has been never.
Show doesn't mean he hates them.
I'm not trying to read. Hi, Eric. Have you ever seen the lesbian pictures of Howard's daughter?
I think Gary Puppy and I were in this.
That's you, Xavier the Great.
Yeah. Oh my God! You know, it's a shame he died when he did. Because
I'm pretty sure
he would have made so much money online now. I mean, seriously,
it was me and Gary Puppet. We were in there with different names.
Oh my God, that's you. Hi, Eric. Have you ever seen lesbian pictures of Howard's daughter?
Oh my God! But he would have. You know what though? He still would have made bank on like YouTube.
Absolutely.
He would have made a lot of money.
But you can see. I mean, this is how he really was, not like how Howard wants to remember.
Yeah, this is why I love him. It's because of this.
What acts eliminated this week would you like to see back for a wild card show? Like, look at somebody asking. Artie's family is suing Howard. Eric, have you seen Howard Stern's? Oh, censored. Eric, are you still on bad terms with Natalie Maines?
You don't talk about Billy West or any of the other people that came before Artie. Doesn't mean he hates them, does it?
He looks like an old man, you know?
Well, he was, dude. I mean, towards the end, he aged like, he fell off a cliff. Poor dude.
I can see the turd in the room to the right. Are you hoping to see some wrestlers? Oh, God, you guys.
Oh, you guys are terrible.
Xavier, I can't believe you were in this chat.
Oh, dude, like I said, it was me and Gary Puppet, bro. I wish I could remember his name.
Eric, is it true you tried to rape Diana DeGarmo? And wear midget diapers? His face.
How do you not find this entertaining? I love every second of this. Greatest.
This is classic.
But look at him, dude. The poor dude. He's just like he's stuck in that little turkey body of his. He's trying to read.
I'm not saying all that much because of the fact that some of this shit that's being written in really was not worth.
All right, I'm going to move on.
That's fine. I just wanted to remind everybody what he was really like. Not his bullshit AI impersonation.
Radio gold.
The dude just like,
he's gold, baby, gold.
Articulation wasn't his forte.
No, it was not.
No.
But he was so full of himself.
But he was legit. Yeah, he was a gangster. Thank you, Rick the Electrician.
Gravitas.
He was a gangster. I mean, we peppered him and we could never make him sweat.
Amazing. All right. Well, that would be fun stuff. And now let's get back to the boredom that is the Howard.
Oh, no.
I'm sure you're going to be excited to.
You try to have a man killed. That's right. You know what to do.
Beth makes me wear indoor shoes. Now, King of All Blacks came back later to laugh at him about the fact that he wears Skechers. Listen, Jeremy Harrelson says, by that point, Eric was struggling with his heart problem and even more short of breath. He needed his oxygen mask frequently, his oxygen machine.
Oh, thank you, Debbie Downer.
Yeah, come on. Ruining the fun for everyone.
Yeah, really.
Come over here and kick my dog while you're at it.
Exactly.
Totally trying to Jared us again. God. All right.
Yeah.
Jesus.
All right, here we go.
Beth makes me wear indoor shoes. Really all about, like, he hates when shoes that were outside are worn in the house. It drives her nuts. She's like, we have these clean carpets, but the cats can vomit and shit all over the carpets, and she doesn't even complain. It is the weirdest thing.
Order in the house.
I have to ask her about that sometime.
Wait a minute. Maybe I don't want to walk in my bare feet on those carpets.
Are you kidding? Yesterday, Walter threw up like 3 times on the carpet. And she's like, oh, I got to clean the carpet. I go, honey, why? I mean, okay, yeah, I don't have any dog shit on my shoes. I mean, I could be able to wear those. She starts going crazy. So I have these shoes that I'm wearing right now from Skechers.
Of course,
these are my indoor shoes. These shoes have never been outside. They're all
commercial.
Because you don't go outside because
okay. You know what that is? In prison, they always make the bitch sit down while they pees. That's the same move she's doing right there. She's making him in his own home that he pays tens of thousands of dollars in taxes every year. Put on some shoes like a bitch.
Well,
that's how it is. It's a bitch move.
First of all, it's a commercial for Skechers. Second of all, the thing is, they have things you can wear inside. They're called slippers.
Look.
Well, I wear sandals inside.
I have my cozy slippers on.
I got my sandals.
I got cozies. I
wear my sandals inside because it's comfortable.
Yes, with little grippies on the bottom. And
it's hot in Florida. I gotta wear sandals.
These are quite delicious. But yeah, that's what you wear indoors, slippers.
I don't put another pair of shoes on. I gotta put another pair of shoes on.
Yeah, that or I'm barefoot, or I wear.
It's not her house.
But the thing is, in that house, they need roller skates to get around that house. Forget about freaking sneakers. I mean, it's 10,000 square feet.
No, Kylo, I don't remember the story. Tell us it. Monique, remember when Beth got mad at Howard because he destroyed the white carpet? I don't remember that. Tell us.
He came in with it. Yeah. If I remember correctly, he came in with his shoes and walked across the white carpet that they had, the ugly white carpet they have in their house. And
all their carpets are cream or neutral. It's so stupid.
Yeah. It's as ugly as sin.
See, that's a house that wasn't set up for pets. That's what it is. Like, they're not set up for having animals.
That's not for anything. It's like
kids, animals, anything. This is just set up for
nothing.
It's a cheap ass McMansion, bro.
It
is.
City gays are like that, and it's their one downfall. I have to tell you, it's like they used to have a New Year's party every year, and every year you would dress up, and wear heels or whatever. And they would insist that you take your shoes off at the door. And it's like, you're killing me. How the fuck am I supposed to dress?
There's nothing more annoying to go to someone's house like that.
Yeah. And you know what? They had to start putting it on their invitations.
Yeah.
News will be asked to be,
at least that's somewhat courteous. It's another thing to show up to someone's house and they're like, oh, take off your shoes. And you're like, oh, okay, you're not going to like this. And then all of a sudden you hear the wife go, oh, Madre de Dios.
I mean, I understand if you're house hunting and you go to like a new house and they ask that of you, especially if the floors are like brand new.
Fuck them.
You have to. Monique, Howard purposely wore dirty shoes and left footprints over their white carpet. They had a huge fight. Happened a few years ago during COVID. I can't imagine.
Yeah. It was actually a big thing.
I'm going to look for that clip. I need to.
The thing is, though, you figured by now they would have updated the house because, I mean, that's what you're supposed to do. And they would have had that new type of, the new type of flooring what's that stuff that looks like wood, but it's
Pergo.
No, not Pergo. It's the new stuff that's it's like plastic, rubber, but it looks like wood and.
Yes, it's like a laminate.
And it's indestructible.
Waterproof, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and everybody uses that now. That hotel room I had in Manchester had it. You can clean it with a mop. It doesn't wear out. I mean, to have these carpets in that house after how many years now? They've got to be disgusting.
Here's the thing: carpeting, just as a general rule, is so out. It's like disgusting. But if you're going to have like hardwood floors and put a rug on it, that's fine.
Yes.
So carpeting out, rugs in. So, liberally do rugs, but yeah, carpet is just disgusting. And it holds in like scent. So I can't even imagine how gross it is. You're exactly right. And actually their entire apartment in the city is carpeted. And I think that's kind of gross.
That is such a 1970s idea.
Yeah, I mean,
it really is.
No shade to anybody who has carpeting. That's fine. Knock yourself out.
But do they have carpeting? I think they even have carpeting in Florida, which is really a bad idea because we have something called sand down here.
But don't forget they bought that house off of like two old Altacacas who, probably like the nice and warm cozies on their feet because the tile is a little chilly.
But the fact that he even entertains her talking to him like that, just like, bitch, pay the property taxes. You need to
exactly. Actually, Xavier, the property tax in the Hamptons, I think, is like $200,000 a year.
Oh my God,
$800,000.
I totally believe it, man.
Totally 800. It's $800 on that one, and the Florida one is over $1 million.
when he's paying the bill for everything in her life.
Yes,
everything.
Yeah,
actually, Rick Electrician, they don't have plastic on their couches. No, they have those ugly blankets that keep the cat fur off them.
Yes,
ugly ass blankets. I mean, it is what they did.
Yeah, well, they don't have taste. You know that.
They have no taste.
Neither one of them have taste. Once again, it's like the Sky Mall in there.
Yes, I love radiant heat with wood floors. That's kind of the move. Love radiant heat. There's nothing better than that. When I redid my bathroom here, it's tiled, regular, and it gets cold here. So I put the heated stuff underneath the underlayment under the tile.
Yes.
Oh my God. And you put that on like 70, you could set it for like 8 a.m. to go to like 70, 75 degrees. And it's perfection.
So I have a buddy that does drag racing. He bought a motor coach that actually the hot water heater runs under the flooring.
Brilliant.
And I'm like, wow, that's nice. Brilliant. That's nice because it has all that laminate flooring in there. And it's just, it's like it's 75 degrees in the wintertime. It's great.
Oh, it's brilliant. That's a great idea.
My mom used to put aluminum foil around the heater to make it. I just don't want to feel left out.
In Brooklyn, we used to have to drain the radiators.
Oh, yes.
And so you'd have to go with this little key. There was like a little key hanging off the radiator. And I used to love doing it because you turn it on and all this like black water, like dirty shit water would come out of it.
Yep.
And
I had that. In my house in Staten Island, I had that. It was the steam radiators.
Yes.
And stuff would just build up and you'd have to go up. You'd start at the farthest part and work your way down.
Yes. Yes, exactly.
And we had a furnace downstairs.
Oh my God!
That ran on oil.
So Howard then goes into the classic and quite so infamous manicure story. I'm not going to repeat it. It's not even worth our time. We all know the story about how he used to go for manicures. And, he used to go into this place and get his nails done, and some stupid asshole woman took a picture of him, and then he never went back again. And so King of All Black was talking to him about it, and they went on for honestly a half hour about this stupid shit that nobody cares about, and how he had them come to the house at some point, and then when they saw his house, they decided to double the amount that and he refuses to pay it, but he doesn't get that done anymore, and Beth doesn't even clip his toenails for him anymore, so he has to do it himself, and he hates that. That is basically. Exactly.
It's all about him, Ed.
So here was the curious part of this. Go ahead. Go ahead, Dan.
So the thing is, I think that people stop coming because it's a colossal pain in the ass to get to his house. We've seen where his house is. That is not an easy drive for anyone to get to.
Well, yeah, but if you work for a manicurist in the town of West Hempstead, in the Hamptons,
but still not an easy drive.
What, from town to his house? No, it's like 10 minutes. No, that's not true. Yes, I'm positive. If you work in the town, then it's easy for them to get there. Either way, they have a job, and who the hell wants to come to his house and have to shit with that?
I bet they're cheap tippers,
and I bet he didn't tip well either.
I bet you.
I imagine he didn't tip well.
Here, Yoko. Here's a wooden nickel.
So here's the way he. This was just a curious conversation between him and King of All Blacks.
That's all. Just say I'm not with all that.
No, because then what if they're not taking a picture? Then you look like the biggest asshole. Like, I'm not.
So now he's upset that they took a picture, but he's more upset. But what if they wouldn't have taken a picture?
Jesus.
What if they wouldn't have taken that picture?
Taking a picture of you dick. You can't be the police. You can't be the police.
Well, that goes to being famous. Would you rather be famous and not known, or famous and known?
No. I don't know what you just said, but I have to be famous. If I'm not famous, I don't exist.
See, so in his brain, like he hates it, but he loves it all at the same time.
Absolutely. Hence why he'll have another 5-year contract.
You can't have it both ways.
100%.
Another 5-year contract coming. I can smell it. He needs to be famous.
Look at that outfit, though. Can you just study that outfit?
That is completely old Octakaka Jew.
By the way, 2 thumbs up for Aubrey Plaza and the face that she had on, the puss face for the interview.
Yeah.
I wanted to bring this up, Bring Back Jackie had put it on his Twitter feed. Let me just see if I can find it really, really, really quickly. Just give me one quick second here, guys. So we were talking about how Aubrey Plaza was kind of just a little bit, perturbed that this man would actually be bitching about the fact that she didn't give him the replies, I guess, or what it is that he wanted from
over Zoom.
Right. So let's just study this. So this is the way it looks when Howard is interviewing somebody. Okay. So what the fuck? Why do I need to come to your studio to be interviewed by you when you don't even have the respect for us to come in?
Shouldn't.
Where are they? Wait, I have a question. Where are they actually sitting?
What do you mean?
Because that's not his studio. There's
I think that was an LA one, wasn't it?
No. This is
New York.
But where in New York is this? That's not his studio. I
mean, they set up. See, look at the curtains back here. So they set up like a thing. I believe these are windows. So I think this is just one of these little rooms.
Oh my God, that's embarrassing.
I know.
It really is.
They don't shoot it like that anymore.
They shoot it like it's single on whoever's the guest, then single on him. They don't do two shots anymore because of this.
Exactly.
Oh, that is, utterly. If I had to go through New York City traffic and I sit down and I see this pelican on a TV set
for a Zoom call
and doing Zoom, I would literally throw something through the TV set and leave.
It's pathetic.
Honest to God, she should have just picked up her
here's the thing.
And chucked it through the TV set.
Agreed.
Videoing anything 101. What you always want to do is do an establishing wide shot to show the audience where you are.
Yes.
And then you can single in on the host, single in on the guest, and cut whatever. Like for a good example, like on Seinfeld, they always show the outside of that restaurant, and then they cut to them inside. That's how you tell a story. In Stern's universe now, they don't do that anymore. It's all single. They justify them. The guest looking over to the right, they justify him looking to his left, and they try to weave this picture like they are in the same building, but it's clearly at this point everybody knows he's in his bowling alley, and for him to bitch about it, on top of it, it's like, come on.
Here's the way they do it.
Come on.
Here's what it looks like now.
I love that look on
I
her
would
face.
think after White Lotus and all the acclaim you got, and your star is rising, that you might have been offended that you'd have to audition for Francis Ford Coppola. Like maybe he should have just given you the part. You're not offended by that?
Fuck no. No. With him, no. I was actually shooting White Lotus when I got the call about...
See, it's the same couch that we just saw in that other picture. It's just that now they do a tight shot.
Auditioning for him. They wanted me to do a chemistry
now? Wow.
I think a bunch of other people. I wasn't actually able to get on the plane because...
It makes good wine, though.
COVID times. So I will end the schedule. So I actually had to say no to that.
Wait, stop for a second.
Call.
Yes.
I love that she's not even acknowledging the direction where the TV is. Her eyes are going everywhere except where that TV is.
Yeah,
her eyes are going everywhere around the room except at him.
It was kind of one of those things where it's like you say no, and maybe they want you more kind of thing.
Because
and then I
really
found out like, I figured
she's literally looking at the ceiling.
I'm not in the mix for that. And then I got a call and they said, well, actually he'll Zoom with you. And then
like you are,
he had a really interesting process. He emailed me himself. He said on people that believed in his vision.
He put up $120 million of his own money.
They're playing with angles.
Yeah, sure.
To make it look like they're talking to each other.
That's right.
It must be.
But in reality, what I just showed you.
But her eyes are saying another story because her eyes are not focusing on anything.
The most expensive independent film that's ever been made, I would have to imagine.
Are you ever acting on set? And he goes, hey, Aubrey, snap two. I put up $120 million on this thing. You better.
Yeah, she doesn't give a shit.
And also, one last thing, if this is like a regular like Tonight Show or whatever, she wouldn't be wearing cans because she would be able to hear everything he's saying.
Yes.
She's only wearing those cans because he's not in the room with her.
Right, because there's no feed.
So, when's the last time you saw Jimmy Fallon or any sort of show where someone comes out wearing cans?
Never.
No.
Never.
What they do is they use lavs on them. You'll see them usually on the lapel. So it's a lav, so that way you get their audio. But there's no need for cans because the people who are interviewing and interviewee they can hear each other.
Yes, of course.
And you know what? The one thing though with this clip, actually, she looks really cute there. I guess she looks cute when she's really irritated.
Yes,
she actually does look good there.
Oh, is that what you wanted to say? Okay,
that's what I wanted to say. She looked really good there. So
Howard,
I apologize for bagging on her. She actually looked pretty good there.
Your setup is low budge, my friend.
Let me just put a little bow on the.
Put a bow on it.
No, just a bow on the manicure discussion. Again, another lie because we have all had a manicure. Okay, here we go.
I never went back to the nail salon again. I loved it. It was a nice outing.
Nail salon experience.
And I even like talking to the ladies who worked there.
Right.
They told me about China, how they came over. They had interesting stories.
Bullshit. Okay. So manicurists, 99% of them are not from China.
No.
Most of them are like from
Vietnam.
You're from Vietnam? You got girlfriend in Vietnam?
Yes, and
Malaysia.
Chinese and a lot now I notice in the city are Hispanic. There's a lot of them from who.
Oh no, you didn't.
Yeah. They don't speak English. They don't speak English.
And they don't talk. I mean, they'll say a few things, but that's about it. They don't sit there and chit chat.
You have girlfriend?
They don't
have girlfriend.
Exactly.
I know. Or Korean, like on Seinfeld, one of the greatest skits ever with Jerry Stiller.
Oh, when he could speak Korean?
I look like a monkey?
Okay, I wanted to get into this real quick. We only have 3 clips left, so let's King of All Black ask him, what kind of girl he likes because, and this is the truth again speaking out. Here we go.
So what part of that you like? Like the feet
stomach,
and...
flat stomach.
I like them a little chubby.
Not me. The skinnier, the better. I almost like the way you have a disorder.
Like a boy.
I almost like it when you have a disorder.
You mean like this? That looks.
This?
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Wow!
For just the price of coffee.
That. Oh my God!
For the price of coffee, you too can save.
Look at the face on that cat, though. It just killed me.
That face is like, please
help me. Help me, for God's sake, help me. Don't you love that her name is like bullshit when it's Beth Stern? BS?
Oh, yeah, BS.
Yeah.
You can serve an entire can of Progresso soup in those clavicles.
Jesus Christ.
How come she doesn't have a sternum, though?
A sternum?
A sternum. It doesn't have a sternum.
Yeah, like that bony plate that you have down the front of your chest.
Oh, you see it.
Notice it? Like you never really see it. It should be somewhat pronounced if you're. See, I mean, you can see the clavicle. You can see whatever the freaking Jolly Rogers, bro.
Those tube socks up. Oh my God! Wow.
That's it. But you know what? She loves it. She loves when people are just repulsed by how skinny she is.
She loves it.
That is utterly vile.
That's a compliment right there.
Yeah, you're speaking her language.
Oh my God, that is so vile. I mean, it looks like something from Deep Space Nine. I mean, that's
and honestly,
really.
You can almost tell she has a little bit of an eating disorder because of the amount
of
hair on the face. Yes,
hair on the face.
Dude, people in Ethiopia think that bitch is skinny.
Yeah.
The other tell is the eyebrows because what happens is you start growing hair on your face, but your other hair gets thinner. Like its hair on its head is pretty thin because it's malnutrition.
It's very
its eyebrows.
And the fact that he likes to think that she still has her period is like such a rude.
That's hilarious.
That's so funny.
And Flo left town a long time ago.
Absolutely.
Long time ago.
Yeah. Okay. Let's move on to that. All right. This is a gross clip. I don't care what you guys say. I'm going to play it because this is.
No.
I'm sorry. No, both of you, just be quiet, okay? Guys that are listening to this is where the show is at, okay? This is what they're listening to, and this is what they think.
I know what you're going to play, please.
I know you do. And this is what they think their audience wants to hear. And I was so offended by it. Seriously, I just cannot even process. All right, guys, you ready? You ready?
No, I'm not. I can never be ready.
All right, here we go. Here we go.
God, I need a drink.
It's the gross clip of the week for sure. Maybe even the month.
We met up kind of spontaneously, and I don't know. Next thing I know, we're at some omakase place where they bring you like little Japanese finger food and treats and sushi. And
Nice.
I don't know. One thing led to another. You know, a lot of PDA goes on in New York because there's so many people. No one's really paying attention. And next thing I know, I'm like fingering the guy at the sushi counter.
Oh, Jesus Christ! What? Wait, you mean you put your finger up his ass?
Yeah.
Happy birthday, dear Dennis. Happy birthday to you.
The thought of that. I mean, first of all, it was the other way around because there is no way that little twink is anything but a receiver.
I
absolutely 100% that thing's a receiver.
I feel like he dates guys that are just like him. It's not like there's like a guy that is almost
they flip a coin.
They flip a coin. Can you even imagine?
No.
Fingering
would that be considered
asshole while eating sushi? Exactly. While eating.
I wouldn't finger a girl eating sushi.
It's
God.
I would.
Oh my God.
It's a finger food. It's a finger food.
I believe that's called spicy tuna roll.
Jeremy, this is great. Oh my God.
Would that be called
hilarious.
probe sushi?
There we go. Jeremy House and Twinkies coming in a two-pack.
Can we talk for a second? How is that even possible?
I don't want to try to think about this.
You have access to the bunghole.
I don't want to know.
Okay. The only thing I'm
Dirty River. Thank you, Larry Mondello.
So,
at least someone here is thinking.
So, omakase for the most part is either at a table or you sit at the sushi bar. So are you meaning now? There is no way that you can put your hands down the back of a guy's pants and finger his asshole.
Thank you.
Sitting either you're across from him or you're side by side, and I just the very thought of doing that. Doing it during a finger food session.
Yes.
It's as vile as things get. That's
most.
Yes,
Do you know what a dirty river is?
I'm not sure I would like to know this.
Well, I'm going to tell you anyway. That's when you finish in someone's butt and then you punch them in the stomach so it comes back out like a dirty river.
I'm sorry, what?
Oh,
you never heard
glad
that
we repeated. That's when you finish in someone's butt and then you punch them in the stomach so everything comes out like a dirty river.
That's the most disgusting thing I think I've ever heard in my life.
Well, thank you.
I don't know. The wilding fingering a guy while eating sushi still trumps the dirty rivers.
Yeah, well,
according to Google AI, a dirty river is a river that has been contaminated by harmful.
Yes, that's exactly what it is. Absolutely. What was I thinking?
Water.
Absolutely.
Sex.
So truck drivers.
You're thinking about the Missouri? Is that what you're talking about here?
Truck drivers everywhere are wanting to hear this.
Okay, I do believe that you're incorrect.
I
just Googled it. All right, a dirty river is when you take a dump on the back of a girl's neck and then piss on it, letting the pee run down
a variation
and over her butt.
That's a variation.
Is that translated from German? That has to be translated from German.
That's like tomato and tomato.
Mike asks his date if she wanted to try the dirty river. Okay. Dirty river is the simultaneous act of ejaculating while hitting a woman in the face with a seat cushion.
God bless the internet. That's all I've got to say. God bless the internet.
Punching someone in the gut after giving them extremely painful anal sex, causing them to defecate uncontrollably.
There you go.
That no good bitch effed my brother, so I gave her a dirty river. Wow.
See,
there it is. There it is.
Thank you, Urban Dictionary, for.
No, thank you, Larry Mondello.
Thank you, Larry Mondello. All right, this is the last clip I have for the night, and it's for no good reason other than that Howard just loves Ronnie and Mike talking about.
I noticed that the chat stopped completely.
Chat went to a complete standstill.
Oh, Azores, everybody knows what a Spider-Man is. Come on.
Yes, we do.
Yes, everybody knows what a Spider-Man is. Even I know that. Okay, I'm going to play my last clip, and then we'll go to other stuff.
I don't know what's funnier, the real Ronnie or the fake Ronnie. I don't know what's going on.
Either.
I love the both of them. I love fake. I'm looking at fake Ronnie. I'm looking at real Ronnie, and I'm having a party over here.
No, you're not.
I don't know about the rest of you guys. And the bagel story. The last show I ever do on radio, I just want to put Mike and Ronnie on and let them argue about the bagel.
Why? You spent 40 minutes on it today.
So, let's all remember, this bagel incident happened in 2019.
Yeah.
2019. This is now a 5-year-old story.
And it was a stupid story.
And it wasn't good the first time we heard it. It is less good the 10th time we heard it.
Less gooder.
Less gooder.
It's much less gooder.
It's much less gooder.
Hang on.
The last show I ever do on radio, I just want to put Mike and Ronnie on and let them argue about the bagel.
Could I be today, please?
Yes.
Over and over and over again.
I'm like the president.
You're going, Ronnie. We need a commission, like a 9/11 commission on the bagel, because there's so many different details that seem important.
No, there aren't.
There are none. There are no details.
I do want Ronnie to always be the hero in every story. So he's my friend. And here's Helen. She's on.
No, nobody needs a call. Nobody needs anything. He literally went to Helen and then he got the hell out of there.
I like how he ended the show.
10:01.
Didn't he refuse to go to his wedding to his friend?
Yes, he did.
This is my friend. Okay.
My friend did. He didn't go to his wedding.
Didn't go to the wedding.
Riffraff at a Ronnie wedding. Okay.
I'm just saying, well, then don't call him friend then.
Riffraff are at Ronnie's wedding. They wouldn't be able to secure him. They wouldn't be able to put him in a VIP table. They wouldn't be able to have people avoid coming over to him and wanting to take pictures. He wouldn't be with.
Then don't say he's your friend.
Everybody at that party is somebody who's famous and known, so he's in with life.
He fired most of the people at that party.
He fired people at that party, so he didn't want to get approached by them. Right. There was no Jill today for the first time.
My friend.
Yeah, which was really weird.
Which was shocking.
But, the way he ended the show was absolutely
what? Did he just into a stupid...
he went literally okay, that's enough.
Yeah, bye.
That's enough. And then he went into a zip recruiter dead read.
Yeah,
and that's how it just ended. It just ended like that. Literally... No, see you next week. No, nope, that's enough. And then
it's almost like he doesn't care.
No.
One would think. So I just want to touch base a little bit on P. Diddy before we leave for the week. I had posted on Radio Gunk about this, and a lot of people were talking about it. Like, what did he do that was so bad? I don't understand. What did he do that was so bad? So P. Diddy is the lowest of the lowest pieces of shit scum that is out there. And I think it go so deep and be so bad for a lot of people because Diddy's going to spill, and this is going to be like a Epstein times 100.
So how long does he live?
That's the
guy. I mean, we should put a pool on this. I don't think he makes it until October.
Not long for the world.
To get out of jail. He was begging today, please, you can't keep me in there. And we all know why.
He's gonna accidentally hang himself.
So there was a 14-page indictment came down from the grand jury, and this has been an ongoing thing, obviously. So this is a long time coming, and everybody knew about it. Everybody. So I'll give it to you in a nutshell so that you understand exactly what was in the indictment so you can see what he's accused of. Okay. So Diddy is accused of holding freak-offs with male prostitutes, according to the court documents.
Oh, Jesus.
Freak-offs were arranged. Freak-offs are arranged by high-ranking supervisors, security, household workers, and assistants. The freak-offs sometimes went on for days, where Combs would allegedly force victims to engage in sex while he recorded it and masturbated. Over 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lube.
Wow.
found during the raids, which were allegedly used during these freak-offs. Combs would force women to partake and would make embarrassing recordings, which he used as blackmail to keep the victims quiet, according to the indictment. Combs' team would schedule IV delivery after the days-long freak-offs.
At least he's a psychopath with a heart.
He's somewhat considerate.
Could recover from
there.
exertion and drug use. Combs would even track women's locations and keep track of their medical records. This video below was filmed in Central Park just hours before he was arrested. So yeah, he was hanging in Central Park, just having a grand old time, I guess. Not a care in the world before they. You know, he's got those horrible raccoon eyes. You can tell he's like an evil guy. So let's look inside Diddy's lair when they came in and trashed it. So they went into his mansion. They busted open the doors. They rifled through everything. And yeah, let's give you a little idea as to what this looked like. And he has several houses. He has a shit ton of money.
Yes.
So I guess this is after they had busted in. This is maybe Daily Mail is outside. So I don't think you're going to see anything there. But yeah, yeah, they just went rifling through all his shit. They picked up whatever they possibly could. Oh, he's so vile. I'm like nauseous looking.
That wasn't his booking picture, was it?
No.
It was a smile on her face.
Lots of videotapes, lots of things. There's lots of shit there. There is
Holy crap.
Going on there. So disheveled rooms, bedrooms turned over, drawers rifled through, lots of bedrooms, lots of like dirty sheets and shit.
At least he doesn't have carpeting, though. I'll give him that. There's no carpeting in the house. No carpeting. So it's pretty cool.
Wonder if this is radiated heat as well. That would be.
Yeah, it probably is.
Yeah. So, yeah,
I want to see all this lube. I want to see.
I know. I really want to see.
It's like it's like a Costco aisle. I mean,
somebody had said that they, there's this guy on TikTok. I would love to show you guys this. It's kind of amazing. So there's this guy who runs these Airbnbs, and he loves to show what, mostly it's like rappers, what rappers leave in the rooms after.
Time for another round of yes and no.
So give me a second. I'm going to find this for you.
I love it when you call me Big Pop. Put your hands in the air if you're the true
Melody
player.
does have a great point.
What?
The upside is you can wear your shoes in his house.
Oh,
so there's that. Yeah.
On that note, we should like literally just. What's to be said after that?
I know that puts the exclamation point right at the end. It dots the I.
Airbnb. All right. So, okay, here what people leave in my $10 million Airbnb. Okay, so give me a second. Let me go to a really popular one so you can see. I mean, it's actually shocking. Okay, let me play one for you. Give me a second. Let me get it pulled up here.
Starting off in the master closet, there was a.
This is what celebrities leave in my Miami Airbnb. This is what people leave. This is what celebrities leave in my Miami Airbnb.
Starting off in the master closet, there was a pair of Timberlands, some clothing, a pair of Air Forces, a bunch of hats, and some other individual items. In the next one, another pair of Air Forces, a bunch of trash, and more trash and stuff spread around the room. On the couch, there was a PS5 controller and some Yeezys and another controller over here. Also in this bedroom, Air Forces on the ground, as well as these other Nike sport shoes, and a hat here, and more Air Forces in the closet, of course.
Look at this.
They even left a whole bag, and I did call them right away and asked them if they wanted anything, and they said, yes, we want the t-shirts inside that luggage, which I shipped back right away. And now to my favorite part of the house, 10 pairs of Air Forces in this closet.
Holy crap.
Here, and not one, but 2 more pairs of shoes inside the bathroom. In the kitchen, they did leave a couple of leftovers, an air fryer, some folded underwear.
Air fryer.
And then inside of the fridge, lots of groceries, but nothing out of the ordinary.
Can you even imagine?
This is what people leave behind in Miami Airbnb.
It's always fun.
Whoa. They had an enema?
The envy.
Oh my God.
The difference it is when there's a group.
Well, come on. Don't act like you haven't left that behind at the hotel.
We have a couple of bottles.
We've
here.
all done that.
And
so it's amazing. So, there's one.
So much monkey business going on there.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I live in my Miami Airbnb. Over here, some clothing, including
Gucci.
This is what people live in my Miami Airbnb. Over here, some including Gucci underwear. And when I kicked this hat appeared, which was brand new. It still had the paper inside. Then they definitely ate some cookies. There was some dollar bills on the floor, and this
dollar bills, yo.
Make it rain.
Also, some Gucci sunglasses and more dollar bills on the floor. Lots of hair and.
Gee, I wonder what was going on there.
Yeah, I wonder that with the enema kit there. I wonder what was going on.
Some packaging of different designer brands. Some more
Look,
clothing.
they buy Dior, Gucci.
In this bedroom, a bunch of change, another package on the floor, and some Newports and the tape. I would show you.
Newports.
Really
It's
like
safe to say that
there
Keith
it
Moon
is.
wasn't there.
And this T-shirt, which reads, "We don't post money, we post what money can do." But it's fine. They pay the cleaning fee and they pay the smoking fee for the inside. So
It just blows me away. I can watch this shit.
Off? Nope. And I can confidently say so because I met the celebrity which stayed here. And also, if you watch the whole video, it wasn't just one person. There was like a bunch of them. And not everyone is famous, but they did leave a bunch of things behind too. Aside from all of the garbage, which was honestly a ridiculous amount too for the like
garbage.
5 days that they
5
stayed
days.
here.
5 days they
Always
stayed.
paid for a cleaning fee and they also paid for a smoking fee
5
because
days.
they did smoke inside of the house. But next time there will be mandatory housekeeping for them every single
5
day,
days,
even though they want their
guys.
privacy at all times. I'm sure they don't want to
Air
live
Forces,
like this.
they all wear
even
Air
put up
Forces.
fly traps
Fly
on the
traps.
walls, which is gross. So if we have a maid come in every day for housekeeping, the entire experience will be much more enjoyable for the guests, the people staying in the house, and for
brand new
everyone
shoes,
involved
brand
in
new.
house back in shape when they leave. If I showed you the name on the birthday cake, it would be way too easy to guess, but maybe this fingernail will give you a little hint.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine that this is? Yeah, this is what rappers will go to Miami 5 days, 5 days.
And do that to a room in 5 days.
Yeah. Yeah. How gross is that? So yeah, so the Diddy thing is gonna. Did they find any cool? No, no, there were no cools. There were no cools. Ooh, sorry, that's loud.
It is loud.
This is the TMZ video of what they found at Diddy's house. So let's see if there's anything of any note. What a fucking shithole, though. Seriously.
Well, no, it just got raided, so it's not going to look nice.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
What? Oh, I don't even want to
Teddy
know what's
bear.
going on there.
Oh, how'd they get into the safe, I wonder?
They broke into it. Actually, there's a back door to most safes.
Oh, interesting.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm sure there were lots of goodies in these drawers.
Oh, I imagine so.
Look at the sneakers.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
Did they
Wow.
find
Holy
any
crap.
any
It's like a shoe
fossils?
store.
Wow. That's amazing. And you know that fucker's going to jail. He's going away. He is going away.
Good Lord.
Look at this.
He's pretty screwed.
He is. He is
think?
definitely. Yeah.
Just a little.
More sneakers. What's with the Air Forces? Is that like a big thing? White
Yes.
Air Force?
In that community, yes.
And
In the
that's-
rap community.
Yeah. Okay.
It's a thing, yeah. Air Forces.
But did specifically those white ones?
Yes.
And they just buy them like water. It's like,
And they ain't cheap. They
No?
ain't cheap at all. Ow.
total shithole. All right. Yeah.
Well,
Keith
now it
Moon
is. It
ripoff.
was nice. It was nice before.
I'm sure. But you know what? I don't care. And I hope he goes to jail for a really long time.
Well, he ain't going to be in there a long time. You know that.
Yeah. You're right. You're right. Well, sorry for you, P. Diddy. Sorry for you. And so, of course, 50 Cent comes in with the snarky comments about the baby oil. Here I am keeping good company with Drew Barrymore, and I don't have 1,000 bottles of lube at the house.
That's actually pretty funny.
Wait, the better one is this one. This one was gold. Here's P. Diddy riding a bike, and 50 Cent says, "You know there ain't no seat on that bike, right?" So, I love that.
Do you remember when they were doing that ice bucket challenge, and he had a whole thing with Floyd Mayweather?
No.
Just here, hang on.
Who did, 50 Cent or Floyd Mayweather?
50.
Well, 50 got shot, so he can do whatever he wants.
That's true. Are you sending me something?
Yeah. Hang on.
It's coming.
Yeah, they are saying Jay-Z is next, but I don't know. I don't know. He tries really hard to keep above the fray now. Who knows back in the day? Because this shit with Diddy's been going on for years, apparently. Years and years and years. That video.
So odd that now it's a problem. I just find it so weird, the timing on everything.
I think that what happened with him is that nobody would talk to the feds. Nobody.
Oh, they wouldn't know we would squeal.
Okay, click on that and go to 15 seconds. It's actually pretty funny.
All right, just
he's a freaking comedian.
Just want to.
It's during the ice bucket challenge back in the day.
Yeah. Okay. Give me a second. And just looking for something else as well, pertaining to
on Diddy Combs is a.
Okay. I'm going to cue this up first. Okay. So, Puzzle's coming in. Puzzle coming in to say
diva.
To say goodnight. Puzzle's coming in. Here he comes. She comes.
Woke up. I look at the good.
Go to 15 seconds.
Yes. Let me get there. 15 seconds, you say?
Yes. There you go. Right there.
Okay. This is a special ASLELS challenge for you, Floyd. If you can read one full page of a Harry Potter book, nigga, I'll give $750,000 to whatever charitable organization you want. A phone call from my man Jimmy Kimmel. Jimmy said if Floyd accepts the challenge, then he'll put it on the actual show, so you can read it on the show. We don't want to put pressure on you. We know you can't pronounce those words in that Harry Potter book, so we're gonna let you read Cat in the Hat.
Did he do it?
No, Floyd is legitimately illiterate.
Yeah, he is.
He's a bazillionaire, so he can't read his shit.
That is that's clowning professional. That's professional level.
Well, maybe we'll leave it with that because the Diddy assaulting his girlfriend at the hotel is
that's too much of a downer.
Yeah, okay.
50 Cent clowning.
And the show has been taken down.
You can't read the words in that. We'll give you Cat in the Hat.
We'll leave that video. Okay. So that would be our show for tonight. Again, nothing else is happening in the Stern world, so unless somebody dies.
We have a redneck or something coming in next Wednesday.
Right.
National anthem in halftime.
Chris Stapleton, yes.
Dragged out I think it was like a 5-minute national anthem he sang. The slowest national anthem ever. Christ, it was horrible.
Yeah, this was an exhausting show.
You know what? This was actually, for it being like the worst week ever in Stern show history, it was actually pretty fun.
Because we filled it with other stuff. I mean, you have to.
I laughed quite a bit.
Yeah, this is fun.
Thank you, everybody.
Happy birthday to Dennis. Dennis is going to have some new stuff coming out on his DJ's Classic Garage. He's actually cleaning his garage. I think he's going to live stream that for you this weekend. And that's it.
Oh, organizing. I know.
I know you didn't mean to do that twice. So
no refunds. Nice to see, nice to hold, but if you break it, consider it sold.
I know you didn't mean to do that twice, silly Billy. So go get yourself a refund. But thank you so much. We really appreciate you, as we always do, Ida.
So,
all right. So Dennis, go ahead. What we get?
Yeah. So I'm working on videos right now. I just dropped one last night on the scourge of Chinesium that is infected our.
What are you
our car hobby and car business. Chinesium. Everything that is Chinesium. It's basically.
I don't even know what word you're saying there. What are you
Chinesium?
saying?
What are you saying?
Chinesium? What are you saying?
Chinesium is
You
basically.
doctor? How come you know doctor?
Basically, when something is made so subpar that it's not made of steel or iron, it's made of Chinesium.
It's crap.
That's not a word.
Garbage. It is it actually it's in the dictionary now. A Chinesium.
Chinesium?
Chinesium, because I had a part fail in my car that should have never failed. It's something that should have lasted as long as the car, and it failed within a year because of Chinesium.
You buy new car.
and
you buy new car. You
it's
cheap.
Just sad.
So you have new stuff coming out this weekend?
Oh yeah, I have a thing on how to get classic license plate like I have on my car. I have a 1972 license plate on my car.
Yeah.
And explain the whole ins and outs of that. I'm actually doing most of the states, showing kind of how to do it with that. So I'll have a little thing in the comments below, the little description below.
Okay.
I'm also going to talk about Mo Party. I have actually
Party?
Not even the stuff that happened, but an observation, something very interesting that I kind of observed while I was there.
Okay, Mo?
I don't know what the hell's going on over there.
I would say the pressure's gaining Mo, but what pressure?
I think I'm losing my mind.
Yeah, I think so too.
Not even
you get those screech owls going on outside.
Oh my God, it's like a psycho party here. All right, so friends, we'll see you next week. We'll talk about the stupid Patreon thing, but not until we can figure it out and figure out how to just do it as a donation basis and not like on a fixed number. Okay, so if it's 50 cents, that's okay too. I don't care. So yeah, we'll do that. And the t-shirts will probably be up this weekend. So you can pay attention to that on radiogunk.com in the forum section. I'll probably make a little note about that. And Xavier, you have anything to promote?
I want those $19 that she double clicked. I'm so hungry. I have no food.
All right, friends, we will see you in the morning. Have a wonderful night. Happy birthday, Dennis. Happy birthday, Grillo, too. It's his birthday, too. You share a birthday with him.
I know.
Have a wonderful night. Have the wonderful rest of your birthday week. And
it's a birthday month. What are you talking about?
Birthday month, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for hanging with us tonight. Please join us for any discussion at radiogunk.com in the forum section. Follow us on Instagram or Twitter at Radio Gunk. And don't forget to like this and subscribe to us and hit that little bell so that you know when we're going to have a new show. Thanks.